I'm going to show you how to make Southern breakfast gravy. Now this is not the same as country gravy. Country gravy is brown. Southern breakfast gravy is white. And what you'll need is your all-purpose plain flour, your bacon, your ground sausage, your milk, your salt, and your pepper. And that's all you need. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brown the sausage. You want to brown the sausage, you're going to put in the gravy. And you want to cook a little piece of bacon so you get some bacon fat in your gravy, because that's what makes it taste good. I'm not going to throw that bacon out, of course. I'm going to eat it later. But we want to put that burner on real low and just let it cook slow. And it may take a few minutes, but I'm not in a hurry because I don't want to burn it. Now you can use any kind of sausage. I like this ground patty sausage you get in the store. You can use a link sausage if you cut it up into small pieces, and you can use whatever kind. You can use ground beef, but I like pork sausage. Now the next thing you want to do is get you a pot with about a cup of water in it, and this is going to make enough gravy for about 2 people, so you do the math. And you put about a pinch of salt in it, about an 1/8 teaspoon, and you put about an 1/8 teaspoon of pepper in it, and you get that a boiling. Now once your meat gets going, you probably want to go in there and just mash it up a little bit, because it's going to be ground meat in the gravy anyway. That way it browns a little better. Get a little more surface area in there. And you want to add a little more pepper onto that meat, because that's what flavors it, is your pork fat and your pepper. Now going back to your water, once it gets boiling, you want to be careful not to boil it away, so you want to turn that down real low and just let it simmer. And you can let it simmer till you're ready to add. Okay, what you can do next is get your biscuits ready, because let's face it, the whole point of the gravy is to put it on biscuits. Now I like to take leftover biscuits from yesterday and just cut them in half and put them in the toaster oven, and they're just as good as they used to be yesterday. Now as soon as that meat's getting good and brown, what you want to do is take it and get it into the pan. Get it into your pot. Now, you don't want to get all that grease in there, but you want some of it. You'll probably just get enough along with the meat. You don't need to pour any of the liquid fat into there, because let's face it, it's not health food, but we don't want all that liquid fat in there. And just let that simmer and let the flavor come out of the sausage and get into the soup there. And maybe simmer at 10-15. Okay, and now what we want is a 1/4 cup of flour. Again, this is for about 2 people, and you do the math. And you want about a 1/2 cup of milk to go along with that. We take that and we whisk it cold. This is your roux. And this way the flour won't lump. Give that a couple whisks, and it's ready to add. Now we take our roux and we put it into our pot of meat and water and pepper and salt, and we stir it up. Now it's simmering at a low heat. What has to happen is it has to come to a boil for the flour to become thick. So what we want to do is cover it and let it sit about 3 or 4 minutes and check back. Okay, so now it's thickened up real good, you can see, and it's pretty much done. I want to stir it up real good and go ahead and serve it over my biscuits over here. And all you want to do is open them up and serve it over the top. And I told you I was going to eat that piece of bacon. There it is on the plate. So that's your Southern gravy and biscuits.